Hi, Cancer. I hope you're all doing well. Here is your 2022 reading. So I'm not going to go month by month. I'm just going to look kind of at the general themes here. We're going to look at what you're leaving behind, what's going away in 2021, or what you're leaving there, what you're coming in the new year with, what you're heading towards or who you're heading towards, the lesson, challenge, support, advice, and outcome. So let's get into it. I'm using a couple different decks here. We'll begin with this one, which is kind of a strange, quirky deck. So we'll see what comes out anyways. But this is what you're leaving behind, Cancer. And of course, you don't have to be a Cancer sun sign to have this yearly reading resonate. This could be for wherever Cancer is in your chart. Like I have Venus in Cancer, so you could watch your Venus sign, let's say for matters of love or money, business, things like that. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for all of your support. I love you guys so much. I love all the comments and love that you just send me. Like you send me so much love. It's so sweet. Okay, Cancer especially is such a sweet sign. Okay. Let's see. What are you leaving behind? What is the Cancer? Ooh. I see that you are here and I am glad. Ooh. Ghosts from the past. That's what you're leaving behind. And I feel like, I don't know. Hold on. Let me take a moment with that. Well, my first feeling was that you see that somebody is in the past and you're glad that you're leaving them behind. That was my first thought. Yeah, I do feel like with this being something that you're leaving behind, but it's also saying, I see that you're here and I'm glad. Well, it's almost, this is interesting, Cancer. It's almost like you're taking the energy of an experience and bringing it with you into the new year. And rather than, running away from something or wanting nothing to do with a certain situation or feeling, you're actually starting to realize the benefits of working through that, processing that feeling. Okay, on a real literal basis, for some of you, it could be that someone from, last year is coming into this year with you and you're happy about that. But I feel like that's only for a few of you. I feel like it's a much larger message. That was interesting. Okay, what you're coming in with. Let's use these cards. What is the Cancer collective coming in with? What energy is the Cancer collective coming in with? Spirit. I know, I should have made better cards. Let's take... Oh. All right. Play. Love that. There is this playful energy I am feeling. It's like that. I see that you're there and I'm happy I'm leaving that behind. It's like almost, it is kind of feeling like childlike in a way. There's a much more lighter energy than usual. So I like this because that means I feel like the overall theme of this year for you is going to be playfulness. Even when it comes to looking at some of the more difficult aspects of your past, it's like you're understanding how to work with that energy in a way that brings you joy. Play is also about, it's not just about having fun, but it's also about invention and creativity. It's about setting rules too, right? When you play a game, there's always rules that tell you, the possibility of what you're going to be playing with. Like a play space. Even when you have children, you set out like a play space, a play room. And there's certain things that you include in that environment and certain things you make sure aren't there. So I feel like you're setting some parameters for having fun. And I feel like there's something that's outside of that parameter, and you see that it's outside that parameter, and you're glad for it. You're happy for that. Okay, what are you heading to? What is Cancer Collective heading to? Trust. Beautiful, Cancer. Yeah, because when you make those parameters, of course, this is a metaphor for sure, but unless you're actually building a play space, which you could. But when you make parameters around whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is you want to have fun with, and you're in control of, like, you know, what toys will be in there, or what games you'll play, or how you'll create, or how you'll have fun. You know, you control everything. I feel like you're controlling everything that goes into that. You can fully trust it because it's of your own creation. You trust yourself. You trust, or you will in 2022, you will trust yourself, and you will trust that you're okay to play again. It's okay to have fun. There are some people here in the past, and I feel like they were a little bit scary, or maybe, you know, they were haunting you in some way with these ghosts image. But it's almost like you realize there's nothing underneath the sheet to be scared of. Yeah. This is really nice, Cancer. All right. Let's see. Let's see what your lesson... Which deck do I want to use? Let's see what your lesson and challenge is. What's the lesson and challenge this year, 2022, for Cancer? What is the lesson and challenge? The Two of Swords, Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Well, I feel like it's a continuation of what you're already beginning to do, and that's being able to make sound decisions here. And I feel like this is that play energy here, and that's your little playroom right there, right? It's like being able to make sound decisions about what you will allow in and what you won't. And you've made or you will be making a very wise, I'm hearing, decision on who you give your energy to. You'll be making a very wise decision this year on who you're giving your energy to. Tell me, let's find out more about that. The Hermit and the Mother of Cups. Ooh, look at that. The Emperor in reverse at the bottom, but look at that. And the Mother of Cups is, of course, your card. And she's looking right over at the Hermit. Like, stay in your shell, buddy. I have nothing for you. That's what I'm getting from these cards, okay? I also feel like there was an energy that was overly critical. Could be your own, or could be someone outside yourself. But there was a very critical energy, that kind of almost like a nagging energy of focusing on details. But I feel like that it was almost oppressive in a way. The real controlling type energy, but controlling in almost a passive aggressive way. And I definitely see you pushing that back, pushing that away, not giving to that. Okay. Let's see what's supporting you. What's supporting Cancer in 2022? Ooh, the Tower as your support. Well, Cancer, the universe I'm getting like wants you to know that you're awakened, okay, that you're awakened. So it's like if you decide, well, if you decide to let people in that you know you shouldn't, or give things to people that aren't for your highest good. It's like the universe is really going to drop the hammer on that. It's not going to be like a subtle, warning or synchronicity that something isn't good for you. It's going to be in your face. Like, there's no going back, I'm feeling here. And if you attempt to, for whatever reason, or somebody tries to pull you back into whatever you want to leave behind, there's going to be a consequence. Because I did see that Emperor in reverse, which comes up as a tree here, and now I'm seeing the lightning hit the tree, so I'm taking it as like a hit to that Emperor in reverse energy, that controlling energy here. Again, it could be something in yourself too, but it's like the universe is not having that. You're not going back to that. You're not doing that again. Okay, and that's so the Tower coming as your support is like I heard, come hell or high water. We're not doing that. So I feel like you're having a lot of trust in yourself. You're going to be playing quite a bit. You're leaving the ghosts in the past here. I don't feel like anything's coming in to haunt you this year. I really don't. And if you're feeling that now, well, it's your choice, I'm hearing. You don't have to feel that way. And don't feel that way for too long, because the universe is going to disrupt you, because you have awakened to something here, your own power. So act like it, I'm getting. Okay, tell me more about the Tower for the support. Wow. I just saw this. The Two of Wands in reverse. Now, the Two of Wands is choosing a path, right? It's a fork in the road, or deciding to go forward. Are you going to do something, or are you not going to do something? It's like preparation for that major decision. But in reverse with the Tower, it's like, no, the universe will decide for you, Cancer. So it's not like, the universe or source or God or whatever you want to call it dictates your life. Not at all. And it's not like Cupid will come and bring a person, or you'll open your mailbox and you'll have $1 million there. That's not the way manifestation works. You have to play your part. You have to co-create. And I feel like here Spirit is saying that they will bring the hammer down when something's not right for you, but don't forget that you're co-creating that as well, because you know better now. You know better what works with you and what doesn't work with you. So with all this talk, I do feel like there's going to be some kind of temptation to bring something in that isn't good for you. Otherwise, why are we talking about it? So tell me more about that. What's this temptation? Or maybe it's not a temptation, because I just saw this as thrust. Could be that someone's trying to thrust their way through, those parameters that you've set up here. Yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse with the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody who doesn't want you to play, trust, and have fun. I'm getting this as an outside energy here. Look at those eyes there. This is an energy that is stuck in their past. You're protected from whatever this is. So how are they going to try to come back? Or like, what is this? There's that Emperor in reverse. The Son of Cups. Mother of Wands, which I feel is you here. Look at, you're protecting, all that you have with the 7 of Wands here. You're protecting yourself here. So maybe the message here is that, well, you can trust and play now. Be aware, be aware of what you're playing with. Be aware of who you're having fun with. Okay, because there is an outside energy. Either someone from your past or someone who has I heard a dirty past. Okay, I don't know. A dirty past that is controlling in nature, the Emperor in reverse, and is going to try to come back. And I see these as a bunch of like colored pencils, and it's like they're going to come back to try to color things in with you. And it's interesting because all of these cards, even the Wild Unknown, they're like black and white theme, splashes of color here and there, but it's like somebody wants to come in and help you color your world. But everything's black and white right now because it's your time to color in your own world. This is all just an outline. Can you see it all? Look at all the black and white. It's all just an outline that Spirit's giving to you for 2022 for you to color in, not someone else. So if this happens, and I feel like it's a good possibility, then there's going to be a no way. There's going to be a no way. Yeah, this is not going to be allowed for whatever reason. The moon. And because I was asking in my head, well, what's Spirit going to do? What's the tower going to look like? But the moon, it's unknown. But it is a clearing out of this Emperor in reverse energy. And this energy wants to come play with you because they notice that you're trusting more. Okay, so they feel as though they can regain your trust with something. But they have a lot of anxiety. The Nine of Swords in reverse, to me, if you've been on this channel for a bit, you know that I don't take this as a reverse of the meaning of you're not stressed or anxious anymore. I take this as like an intensification of that energy. It's like dark, anxiety, overwhelming. It's like a leaning into that Nine of Swords energy rather than wanting to escape it almost. Okay, so it's somebody who doesn't want to be a ghost. And if this is even a new person, they need to have a big presence, Emperor in reverse. They demand a big presence in your life. Okay, and that's not happening. So let's see some advice for you, Cancer. What a interesting reading. I'm going to go into the extended, and I'm going to do a love reading for this year. I'll pick up with this Emperor energy in reverse, just in case this happens to be someone that you're thinking about romantically here, as the past, and then we'll move from there. So we'll see if more comes up for that, or if we talk about new love. Well, I'll pull the next two cards at the end of this so that you know where we're going in the extended. Okay, let's get advice so far for your for your playground. I heard for your playground. Let's get some advice. Ooh, the Page of Swords. I wanted to say the Queen of Swords. And Death in reverse. Okay. This is a weird, I've been getting this message personally, okay? So I feel like I'm struggling with it myself. It's like a message to look back, okay, on something that ended, to see where the energies are now. And the reason why I struggle with this is because I feel like you shouldn't be looking back on the past, wondering like, what's going on there? It's not healthy. It's not good. It does nothing, right? So I'm struggling with this message myself, but I'm feeling this for you too. It's like, it doesn't have to be physically looking at somebody from the past, but there is an energy of like considering an evaluation, something that you need to see here about how this energy is able to come back. What's the door you've left open? Okay, you need to do some more thinking here about why something has not fully ended. But it's like it has for you on a conscious level, but there's still some kind of energetic pathway that clearly this person, or this could be a part of yourself, right, feels like they can come in here with a box of colored pencils. Okay. Give me one more for this advice here. 10 of Wands in reverse, because somehow reflecting on this, or maybe there is something that you do need to witness and see, okay? I feel like it's going to be different for each of you, okay? I am getting a specific message here. It's definitely not for all of you, but I'm seeing the Daughter of Cups. It's like, and this is really, really specific, so you'll know if this resonates, but if you were to go and check up on somebody that you're having a hard time letting go of, I feel like they're with somebody new, or they're offering love to somebody at this time, and you would be able to see that, and that would help close this out for you. Okay? I'm not recommending you do that because, I don't know, personally, I would not offer that advice, but this is what I'm seeing here. It is a message coming through. I heard a rude awakening, okay? So somebody maybe needs that. But for most of you here, it's like, evaluating how this person or how this past energy is able to get through. Like, where is that parameter that's slightly ajar, you know? Like, have you left a gate open somewhere, or can they come through the fence underneath? Like, where is that open space that you've left for this energy to sneak back through? You know, even if this is a part of yourself, maybe this energy comes in when, I don't know, you've had too much to drink, or you're watching like depressing things and then you start to ruminate. I don't know, something like that. It's like, where is the weak point here that makes it feel like it's not over with? Because once you find that and figure that out, you'll drop this weight here. And not only will you drop this weight, I heard you'll create like this like booby trap situation here where this person can't really get through at all. I mean, look at that. That's going to be difficult to glide in through, right? All right, Cancer. So let's pull out the two other cards for the extended here. We're going to look at that Emperor. So that will be the past, and we'll look at the current energy. What's the current energy for the extended? Ace of Wands in reverse, and how love is approaching Cancer for 2022. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Cups at the bottom. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. But this does look like a question about trust here too for 2022 when it comes to love. All right, so this is where you go. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.